Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on Chillquarium. So while we were away for a very long time, we actually got quite a lot of money. I'm not sure if we're in a saltwater tank. I don't think we were, but now we are. So one thing that we did get is enough money to be able to buy one of the Giants pack. So let's get ourselves one of those and then buy as many of those as we can, which is 24. And let's see what we first get from here. So we get a few painted, which is really cool. So two of the painted commons are both the same, a normal and a rare. And then we get a bunch of these, which we basically are just going to keep unpacking until we make a lot of money. Because as you can see, I believe we have every single kind. If not every kind, then a majority of them. I don't actually know. I was just going to say, I don't think we had the mythic, which we actually just got, which is crazy. Now, normally that would take 7 days to grow, but due to a wonderful little thing called changing the time on your computer, you can speed up the timer. So just here alone, we can sell this for 1.2 million, which is amazing, but it is the same price as every fish for some reason. Huh. I don't think that's quite right. I'm not really sure on why they're all worth that much. They shouldn't be, I don't think. I don't really know. That's a very interesting thing. But regardless, we're going to quickly grow them, and then we will be right back. Alright, so we just got an achievement called the Marine Dwellers Enjoyer, which means we've unlocked every Marine Dweller. These are from the Giants pack, so we got the Oarfish, the other fish I didn't actually look at the name of because I'm not that smart, and I saw Shark. So let's have a look here. Now this is worth 290 million, which is crazy, but it does generate us a lot of money per day. So we are just going to switch to tank one. Same for this and same for that. Uh, we are still making a lot of money, and the way that we're going to do this is we're going to go with the income. This gives us 10 billion a day, and then these are 5. Bottom line is it's a rare only. We're going to sell everything here, get a ton of money. Now that we have every marine dweller, we can't afford this because we need to get all of the painted fish, but that's fine. We can get a few of those. Only 4, but that's still more than what we had. We got another rare, a different kind of rare, I think. We got a golden common and an epic, which just looks like a actual shark. We'll be right back. So we got an Atlantic tarpon, a lincod, painted wahoo, Goliath grouper or grouper. I believe it was actually, yeah, it was a shark indeed. And then we also got a bunch of other ones, as you can see there. We did get a golden swordfish, but this shark generates us 14 billion a day. Now, as per the agreement that I made with myself a while ago, we aren't going to be keeping anything unless it is a legendary or up. Hence why here we have a bunch of, if I'm right, these are just legendaries or mythics, as we can see right here. Now we do have this mythic, and then these other ones here, which we are probably eventually going to sell, but not right now. Same with the freshwater, I believe it's tank 2, where we just have a bunch of rares and mythics. They don't generate us anywhere near enough money, but I just want to have a collectible tank for each type of pack. So we got another new rare. These are just a bunch of the packs. I want to see if we can maybe get another epic or... Well, we got the same epic. Or even a legendary. We can get legendary from this pack. There it is. Then we are going to be set. I believe that is actually... I actually don't know what that would be. What does it look like? Go by rarity. So that's what it looks like. Very interesting. Let's quickly grow them up. Okay, so we got the normal wahoo now, not the painted one. A blue marlin, a halibut, barracuda, a mola, a mahi mahi, and then a um, yeah, I'm just gonna call that the dino fish, the whatever, yellowfin tuna, humphead, perfect, a octopus, and that's it. So we did get a legendary, which generates us 58 billion a day, which is crazy. I don't actually want to switch tanks. I want to make this one switch tanks, and we're just gonna sell the rest. So that is going to be an insane amount of money every day. We can now officially afford 25 packs here. We got a painted version of that. exact legendary fish, which is crazy. Nothing else by the looks of it. Not yet. I believe we just got a Kraken, which is crazy cool. We got a painted epic, a new epic, another painted epic, the same new epic. Nothing from that, 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 and another new epic. Let's quickly grow them up again. Alright, so we did actually get a giant squid. Well, I'm just going to call it a Kraken, because that's what it is. It's actually really cool. So we got a giant squid, a California sheephead painted, a painted yellowfin tuna, painted barracuda, moonfish, which looks cool, a humphead, Atlantic tarpon, Goliath lingcod, a great white shark, and then a painted hammerhead, including a basking shark too, which is really cool. And then a bunch of these painted legendary even. Let's see. So the painted legendary gives 117 billion a day, and then this one gives 76, which is amazing. We're just going to sell all of that. Now, the plan for the episode today is to get either the mythic or every single one of these giants, or, if possible, unlock the next pack. I want to try my best to get at least one of the next pack. I think right now we're just looking for the mythic from this pack. So that is going to take a bit. Now we did get another 2 legendaries. Let's actually have a look. What are we looking for from this pack here? We got that, and then we just need to find the mythic, which is really good. We are missing only a few of the painted. Like these painted mythics are going to be difficult. Oh, sorry about that. They're going to be difficult to get, but we will get them eventually. Just wanted to show off the painted whale shark. Looks kind of really cool. And then obviously there's just the original whale shark. So we got a bunch of different kinds of whale sharks, which is really cool. We're going to just pocket those and sell the rest because that is all they are worth to me as a collectible. Now I could just do this. We got a gold in there, mythic. Any mythic? No, no mythics. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so regrettably, I actually think I got the mythic. I didn't even realize. This one might be the Kraken. It looks like a squid. I think this one's the Kraken. Okay, so we did get a painted octopus, which is colossal squid. No, 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 no. You're a Kraken, my good sir. Please name yourself accordingly. We are gonna obviously pocket every legendary too, sell the rest. Now, that is upsetting that I got it off recording, which is my own fault. We're just gonna open up another big pack and see what we get. So we got I'm gonna see if I can like keep every new card that we get. I'm hoping there's more than just this one. We got yeah, okay, we got a gold. I just got rid of another mythic, but that's fine. We got another mythic. That is upsetting. So we only got 2 new epic, 2 new sharks. What? 2 new fish. There we go. One of them being a golden blue marlin, which is really cool. And then a painted basking shark. So here's the golden fish. Doesn't generate as much, but it does look cool. Off it goes into the forever box, which is commonly known as a butcher shop. Let's keep every legendary or higher this time around. Let's see what we can get. Anything that is a legendary or higher. Now I'm going to only count painted legendary fish, although epic legendary fish or painted of any kind is technically in its own category. We aren't actually getting another mythic, which is understandable. I mean, getting 2 from the 2 recent packs is in itself a very rare thing to have gotten. And I think, yeah, we only got this one legendary, which is fine. Let's quickly just... I actually want to quickly go to this other tank where we've stored all of our good fish. This is giving us a single trillion each day. Now, I want it off of value. Sorry, income. Income is what I wanted off of. Now, these are really good. And then, as you can see, these aren't as good. Nowhere near as good as, like, for instance, these give us at least millions. This gives us not even a single million. But that's whatever. We are making billions now. Let's quickly grow these up. Alright, so I finally managed to actually get to show off the mythic card. So this is what it looks like in the card form, for those that were wondering, because I honestly hadn't seen it myself all too clearly beforehand. But we now actually have enough to get a Spring Pals, but we do have to switch our tanks. So let's go to Freshwater. We can only afford one, which is fine. Let's see what we get. We got a Legendary off of our first pack. That's amazing. It doesn't look all that impressive. None of these guys do. Let's quickly just grow up every fish that we have here. We'll be right back. Alright, so the first common fish is a killifish. Then we got a hatchet fish, a half beak because its beak is halved, and then a king salmon, generating us 26 a day. We're going to switch that to tank. Actually, we should probably put it on tank 3. Let's do that quickly. Hold on. Where's the king salmon? There he is. Let's put him in tank 3. So now that we have this, we can actually sell each one of these, as you can see, for a couple trillion, which allows us to buy another spring pal. We got another hatchet fish and then some new commons and rare. Let's quickly grow these boys up. Alright, so we got a pea puffer, which is this thing, a yummy nose tetra, and a ninja woodcat. The ninja woodcat's actually worth a lot, so we might be able to get 2 packs. Nearly. That's fine. Let's quickly get another one open here. So we got another ninja woodcat and then 2 more commons. Those 2 commons being a celestial pearl danio. They were both a celestial pearl, but you know. And now that we have that, we can buy 2. We got another rare, 2 painted commons, and an epic even. So we got 2 painted half beaks, a painted hatch fish, a normal half beak, some new painted fish, and then 3 new types of fish. Those new fish being, well, here's the painted half beak, the painted hatchet fish, a peacock bass, painted coolie loach, and then an upside down catfish. I feel like that's genuinely just a catfish flipped around, not an actual type of fish, which is still pretty cool. Now, the upside down catfish does generate us 4 trillion per day, which is crazy, but it's worth 7, so we're just going to sell it. Because we are in the business making of money time. So we get 6. We got a painted epic, which is really cool. New epic, which is really cool. Just some rares, which are... We got the mythic. Which, getting the mythic already is just crazy. Let's grow this up and see how much this makes us. Alright, so this is the painted fishes. The Devil's Whole Pupfish is one super cool looking mythic. It's really tiny compared to the others, kind of like how it's like really small compared to the king bass, but we go with it. So this generates us 53 billion per day. We'll put it in tank 3. These epics will sell because they aren't as worth it. Let's quickly go to tank 3 here though. So it is generating us double the king salmon's amount, which means that we are getting 79 trillion a day. Now I don't wanna open up too many more of the I don't wanna go and open up these pelagic dudes. So we are just going to try and see how many of these we can open up. If we can maybe get every type of fish for this too, that will be really cool. We got another epic. Nothing too new. We are looking for like painted mythic, stuff like that. Just more of the rarer fish. So we did get a Pictus catfish, which looks pretty cool. A dwarf kidlid, a goldfish, which actually looks kind of cute. You know, for those who have always wanted a goldfish, you can now own one in this game and then sell it for infinite amounts of profit. We got a new epic, another goldfish. Actually, no, we didn't get a goldfish. Now we did. We got some other cool looking things, but no other mythics. We did get a painted legendary, so we'll hold on to that card real quick. Let's see if we can maybe get another legendary and or mythic. Well, there's another legendary, but I wanted a painted one. That's fine. We will get our painted legendary. Maybe not from this pack. That's a shame. But we did get these, which is really cool. So we got ourselves a painted legendary and then the legendary we already had. Now, we did get a bunch of other painted fish too, as you guys can see here. We got a tiger shovel nose catfish, which looks really cool. So the painted Australian lungfish was the one new fish that we got. Let's quickly switch these to tank 3 and tank 3, and then sell the rest of these little guys for, again, infinite amounts of profit. As you can see, we are now reaching the hundreds of billions and the hundreds of trillions. We got the normal Australian lungfish, which is really good. We do want a painted version of the king salmon, though, or a painted mythic. Here, I accidentally got rid of the other card. Hear my cries, game. Give to me the painted king cat salmon. No, painted king salmon. There was a bit of a miscommunication there, I see. No painted king salmon. No painted king salmon, but we did apparently just get every fish from this pack. Was I in the painted section? Oh, I was in the painted section. Right. So we now have every type of fish from this pack. We have every fish from every pack that we've gone through so far. There is only one more left, which is the cool little dudes. I'm going to switch these guys as tanks over and then sell the rest of those guys. But because I don't want to go and make enough to actually do them just yet, I'm gonna end off the episode here. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. We did get quite an amount of profitable fish from this, so we got a cool new mythic. It could have been a much cooler looking one, granted the name, but it does have pupfish, so we take what we can get. Again, it's making us a lot of profit. I'm going to come back in a few days and we're going to be quadrillionaires or whatever it is. Now, I am going to attempt, once we have unlocked every type of fish, I'm going to try and get every golden type of fish. So as you can see here, if we click here, we can actually swap it over to be gold, which is 200 million. I want to be able to do that for every single one of them, which means I am going to have to go to the shop here and unlock every painted version of every type of fish. And once we do that, we can actually move along with the success. I can actually buy every single type of sand. Why not? Let's equip. I like the gold. Let's go actually magma. Magma looks cool. In this one here, because it's generating me gold, though, it can have some golden sand. Let's actually have one more look before we end off the episode here. We can also get some new lights. The rainbow lights, it's not affecting it. That's fine. We can actually change up all of this. Let's go. Now, we do want them to be gold generating. So we're going to go with the golden light and the golden sand. On that note, though, this is where I'm going to end off the episode. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know in the comments down below what type of fish you want me to try and get a golden version of for the next episode. And we will do our best. I don't really have any control over what fish we get, but I will, again, try my absolute hardest. But that is it. As always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.